We're gonna...
What?
Okay. Good. Good. All here and all ready and on the wrong page of the map. Good start.
Mhm.
So, we have a little catching up to do and some future to be attending to. Last time around, you guys further investigated what appeared to be a temple-like structure, let's say. The underground complex of an old decrepit village, perhaps? It's unclear. And you decided to do it thoroughly. And by thoroughly, I mean to near completion, only missing 3.4% of the progress that can be done down there. Which I will keep bringing up until you're too far away or until I can tell you what you missed.
Alright guys, we're going back in, let's go.
You've already missed it, so I doubt you're gonna figure out what it is at this point. Because it's not even that hidden. Anywho, you did all the research, found out that there's a massive exploding teleportation device that seemed to get you kinda close to nearby life forms. But after an hour or so of being out and about, it brought you back into these ruins, and thus you found out how the, let's call it, because you didn't, you don't have the full name of the thing, so let's call it the Mithril Tilinkali. How it harassed the trade routes that were between Corbury and Corin's Exile, also known as Taji's Space. You dealt with that part of your contract. You have about 50% done on the new contract that you've been given by Tachi and kind of recommended here and there from other sources. And as such, you have a long travel towards Corin's Exile with the hope that you're gonna find the other assignment on the way. Other assignment being some accursed creatures that seem to be stalking the desert. Just trying to murder people, really. So, we will begin with finding out what you guys are going to be spending these 2-ish weeks that you have before you get to Corin's Exile, traveling through the desert and trying to find this other source of issues that you're trying to track. So, who wants to go first with their stuff? If anyone actually prepared anything in the 2 weeks you had to prepare.
Don't be mean.
I'm not, I'm asking. I'm legitimately asking.
I mean, there's not really much for Tempest to do besides just practicing his magic and trying to be better at playing the drums.
Trying to regain sanity. Doing
That too,
relaxing shit. Doing relaxing shit. On the first day after at night, if I don't use any spell slots, I'm gonna use 3 spell slots to do the sending that I discussed with you earlier.
Okay.
And in the following days, if there are any questions and stuff, I would at evening always use sending to clear stuff up.
Okay. Well, to that secret business, I will give you this information. That the request is recognized and accepted.
Okay. Perfect.
Ooh.
Was there an estimate on time?
Ah, right, I needed to look that up and I kind of forgot. I believe it will be a couple of weeks. In other words, it'll most likely be done by the time it is relevant.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll double
I'm just
check
gonna
real
write
quick.
it out.
Oh. Oh no, I've misremembered massively. Hang on. Hang on. So this might end up being more expensive than you expect. Significantly
Doing
more
with our
expensive.
money? What are you doing with our money?
I can hear Vicky's brows furrowing.
I thought it was relatively cheap. I am sorry. I was lied to.
It turns out that the number I gave you was in my re-evaluation of money. So if you remember what I said, that would be the thing.
Okay. It's okay.
Which means the time is relatively long, but still not massively. So still around the time that you get there.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna write down commission that.
That make no sense to anyone, which is good, I guess, because it's a secret. So, any other orders of business that we need to conclude? There is, I assume, you're still going on with trying to teach Midori alchemy, Usulia?
Yeah, and it'll be that along with anything interesting that we can find, like on the way, be it any form of plant life or insect life that can be used.
Ooh, I like that. We'll get to that in a moment. Once I've looked up what we can find. So, it essentially means that you're gonna be teaching Midori whenever you're stopped, and whenever you're on the move, you'll be searching for interesting plant life.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Give me a nature check. Yeah, nature. It's nature or survival, and I was bouncing between the two, and nature makes the most sense.
Okay. Solid.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow.
I'd like to
Would you
imagine
like
this
a
is
hand
Midori's
with
fault.
that?
Bit late.
Bit late.
Can I look?
Sure, but you'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
I mean, I did you. Can I tell her that I believe in her?
Sure.
Tempest flashes that smile.
Wait, why are you looking at me like that?
I just believe you can do it.
I'm gonna find plants. Maybe.
It's better.
So instead of
Plus a
finding...
D6 question mark?
Yeah, I'll allow the d6 for inspiration. So instead of Usulia
Yeah.
finding dust devils and dried twigs,
It's above a 10.
I need to... It's an
Find
11.
more dust
Is he-
devils.
You see, it's like if Usulir had advantage, he would have had the same thing.
Yeah.
True.
I just imagine Usadilla just like gathering up twigs like, this is a plant.
Oh, it is a plant. Maybe once.
It's his doggo side, it's like sticks.
I was more thinking that he
I was
just
about to say the same thing.
looks at the sticks, picks one up, and just stares at it for like 20 seconds, and just puts it down again.
Oh, I was
He
waiting
puts
for
he puts a stick in Tempest's hand and just stares at him.
You know what you need to do. Toss it.
Okay, that is not enough to find anything of significance. In other words, you do not find any particularly useful plants, and even if you did, you're not sure you would have known.
I'm just like running up to him with everything I find, like, is this it?
No.
Is this the one?
Dried dead cactus, like, is this good?
So I found, it looks like maybe it's like something a dung beetle left behind. What about this?
No, I don't think we'll find anything out here.
Literally runs up with a ball of shit.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can add it to the ship pit. Caliseo, catch!
I duck.
Just give me the attack roll.
Oh no!
Oh, I was.
I get down, Mr. President.
Wait, what would I roll for an attack roll to
Strength.
a ball of shit?
Just flat out strength. You have no advantages, no pluses, no nothing. Just click strength instead. It's easier
Natural
that way.
20, natural
This
20.
is improvised weapon.
No.
8.
Oh,
Goes far.
Aww. Bye, shit ball.
Small thud somewhere in the sands.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna like poof out little wolf Sam and say and tell him to look out for plants and shit.
He just starts looking up in the sky.
Oh, you're a sweet, sweet idiot.
You're a sweet, sweet idiot.
He's doing his best.
I can't help but think he got this from me.
Also,
Tempest
during our
nodding sagely in the background.
travel, when it's hot outside, I make sure that both Midori and I use prestidigitation each hour to cool everyone down, especially the horses with blankets on.
I'm on Dudley duty. I'm keeping company.
he's your dog horse.
And I will
It's what I
I
got!
will rotate between using create water whenever we need water, and I will shape water into ice to help me cool off too.
Alright. Probably went to good choices considering you're walking through a desert that seemed to have some weird transitions going on with it. The border between the western continent and the desert itself, namely. You still have a lot of travel to do. There are oases here and there, but not all the time, so you're walking through the sands by far most of the time. It's a very warm travel, but you have a lot of tools, honestly. A lot of tools.
Another thing, I mean,
go.
other than sanity and praying to Sir, I mean,
What are you doing with your microphone?
sorry, the snoot was in the way. Sorry. The thing that I want to study that ironstone a bit more.
Okay.
Try to pass it between people, see if it ever changes away from the red color.
Okay, I need to find... is it... okay, there's two ways we can do this. The short or the long way. So, for the sake of not necessarily having this take forever, give me an intelligence check from Calasil.
Do I feel inspired?
You are the most beautiful, most intelligent woman I've ever known.
Well, that's true. Probably. I mean, only know one other woman that you know, and that's Linda, so...
Do you want the D6 or not?
Yes! D6.
I was hoping you're gonna go
20.
with the most beautiful woman who ever fucked up all my items.
I should have said that. If I thought of it, I might have said that.
Don't be mean. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Okay, so here's what you find out. Considering the amount of time you have and the amount of decurses you potentially could throw around here, you'll find out that there are two colors associated with each stat. Let's just be frank about this. There are two different circumstances that it turns into red 2, but the red hue and the red effect are different. This goes for every single color combinations. There's 6 in total for each. And it will swap continuously. But you can't seem to find the correlation between when it curses and when it doesn't curse. Meaning that occasionally it'll give you plus, occasionally it'll give you minus to whatever stat its color association is on.
And the red hue is always when it's cursed.
No. That just denotes that it's agility. Not agility, dexterity.
Okay.
The colors are only what stat they're going for, and the curse is something that's a bit harder to recognize whether or not it's actually cursed. In other words, you just have to get it to the right color and then attune to it and hope it's in the right side of the coin flip.
Then I would always just try and give it to Tempest and see that if he is cursed, then I'm gonna remove it and just try to give him something that's good. The first thing that's good, I'll let him have that, even if it's shit.
Okay, so the first thing that's good, so I need... First of all, I need to find the right page, and then I need you to roll me a... I think it's a D10 under these circumstances.
Rolling a D10.
I think-
Here I go.
Oh, sorry, it's actually D14.
A D14.
Yeah, I just counted and... under these circumstances, it would just be a 14. Weird as it may sound.
Okay, here we go. Phew.
Oh! Well, it is dexterity then.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Now,
Fuck yeah.
now the important part. Is it
Well, again, for the-
positive or negative?
it's positive. Because at this point, you have enough time that you can deliberately get exactly what moderation of this enchantment field, so to say, from the Ironstone. It'll take a couple of days probably to get there because of the spell gating, essentially. But you will get your +2 to dexterity from it. Up to maximum of 20.
Yes, so I will take my +1.
Hey,
Every little help.
that's a +1 to your modifier.
That's what I said. I will take my +1 and
Say
Exactly.
no more.
Good.
Never take that off.
It
Never.
is, it is here to stay.
It is part of you.
I mean, not really, but I'll take what I know what you mean. That's what I'm going for.
Don't say I'd never do anything for you.
Even though I appreciate you. And gives her a peck on the cheek.
No.
And slaps the butt. And walks off.
Should I go? Oh god.
Okay. You figured out mostly the item, but you can't really deal with the curse per se. But after a couple of days, we'll say, of fiddling with it, you'll finally get it to become useful. Let's put it that way. There are, at this point, we'll say, we'll hop forward 3 days, which means for Midori it's 24 hours of training
Okay.
towards your alchemy stuff. It'll be the Iona Stone is fixed. 3 days worth of chilling, so if you have any of the modifiers that you could gain while you're on the travel for your sanity recovery, you can put them on. Depends on what you can do. Stuff like cuddling with your pet counts as a +1, which will give you a temporary +1 to your sanity. Remember that whole system?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you are lacking some sanity, you can do these things. They are all on Discord, you can find the list. Well, not all of them, but a good number of them. You can look them up there. But after these 3 days, I would like everybody to roll me a survival check as you are trekking through the uncharted areas of the desert between the two maps of the world. Okay, Midori for some bizarre reason being the highest so far.
I don't know why.
Well, since he's the or no, I couldn't say it before everyone unrolled, so fuck it, here we go.
12. So Midori and Usulia. Okay. You don't get lost. But had you been steered right now by Krishma and Kelasil, you would have. But by the sense of direction that you have from Midori and Usulia, you keep on your way, which is probably for the best. In other words, you avoid an encounter. You're lucky. Yeah, good job, brother.
Wait, what? God.
The travel continues. You still have about another 11 days through the desert. You are not running out of water at any point, really, because you both have the alchemy kettle, if you want to drink some strange water, and you have the create water spell from Tempest, so you're essentially good to go. If I recall, you have all the feed you need for the horse as well. You have enough water for the horse as well. Neil doesn't give a shit because he's a summon. So you're pretty much good to go.
Okay.
Oh, go on.
3 days was that of food removed?
Yes. Just keep in
Okay.
mind, everybody, that you're in the desert right now, so rations are ticking down as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna handle the loot table right now to
You
remove
manage
that for the
food?
horse food. Huh?
You manage. You're doing our food individually, right?
No, I'm removing this from the loot table because we have it in the loot table for 5 people.
Okay, I have some personal food. I'll keep them.
No, I'm doing
Just
it
keep
on
that.
the loot. We go back to
If you have it on your
the
character sheet,
stuff.
just keep it, and Vicky will take care of the...
Because otherwise the loot table will be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Do we eat full rations for those 3 days, or do we want to start saving?
Maybe
Do we want to skip a day?
we could skip a day.
Yeah.
We have plenty of food, right? Why do we need to stop?
Well, because we don't know how long the travel will be. We have enough food for 3 weeks. We assume we will take 2 weeks. I mean, we could skip every 3rd day without issue. Just in case.
If you think so, then I suppose.
We eat on the 2 of those days unless somebody says something otherwise. I'm
Okay.
removing 2 days of food for us, but we are feeding the horses for the
Oh,
horse.
goodness.
For the
Just one. Neil's not a horse.
Yes, Neil doesn't get food. Neil gets pets. I'm sorry, Neil.
But food... Very good.
When we're in a city again, or when we find the noises.
Okay.
We only have 10 days of horse food then left. Fuck. We should have gotten more.
Okay.
Well,
We'll just have to ration later.
You are on your way towards Coroner's Exile, trying to find whatever this weird source is on the way. You are following the trade routes that you assume that they take. So you're stopping by every oasis that you can, trying to find out if the issue is on any of them. So far, you found nothing of note. Just what you assume is the route that they would take, since they can't go anywhere else because the entire northern and eastern part of the desert is completely cordoned off by old magic and mountains, which also have been raised by magic. But that's a different story, for a different time. So, the days will start taking by as well. Again, rather, unless you guys have anything you would like to do in the next 3 days.
Other than continuously searching for signs of the sand risen, of course. Keeping an eye out. Or other weird structures that we see in the distance.
You can go ahead and roll me a perception check, those who want to join on that caravan.
I'm gonna use Luna as my eyes in the sky.
Oh yeah, speaking of Luna, has she been out the entire time?
No, I sent her back into her cool bubble.
Okay. Because every time you summon her, she will immediately be happy, and it'll go about 10 minutes or so, and then she'll be sweating balls.
Yeah.
Just really drab, just trying to move, but being too warm and just flat wherever she can.
She will be out during the night.
Okay.
Because then it's cool, and especially in the paranoia hut that I'm gonna set up.
Yeah, you put a snow fox into a desert, she is unhappy.
I roll her perception, right?
Yes, because you
So with
control her.
advantage. 17.
Okay, so 20, 15, Tempest. Don't you have expertise?
Yes.
Ah, poor Tempest, never can roll above a 10.
I know.
It's insane and so consistent. Go on.
This one was a 9, so.
Oh wait, you rolled an 11 last time. That's right. Oh dear. 17, 17, and 17. Okay. So actually a pretty high average here. Very high average. There are...
I would say let me roll something dex related, but you've seen my stealth.
Yep. It's pretty high. For a below 10 roller. Consistently. Unfortunately. So, what you spot is not particularly much. Even with the help of Luna flying way above you guys within the range of your telepathic abilities, even then at most what she finds is just moving sand dunes. Not really that exciting. The desert just continues on and on and on. And if it wasn't because you had 1 Luna for always pointing north, and 2 pretty good sense of direction and a car behind you apparently, it would be hard to get to Corin's Exile.
Daddy,
But-
stop farting.
But nevertheless, you're making good progress, and so far not much. You do spot on the next upcoming oasis from the height that Luna is at. So, some good came of it.
Oh, finally, Oasis.
It's not particularly big, but oases are what oases are. So, like usual, you set up the paranoia hut, make it temperate, have Luna not die in the heat immediately, tend to the horse and the Neil, who doesn't need too much tending other than, you know, morale.
Pets.
Yeah.
You good buddy. You're doing so great. Look at how strong you are. Dragging the calves nearly all by yourself.
Damn, Griffin just, but I would like some food. I don't need it, but I like it. It tastes good.
Uzulia here in the Oasis, can you find some food that you could eat? And maybe something for Dudley as well, so that we don't have to feed them from their rations?
Might be able to find something.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me a nature check, Rosalie.
You're the
Guidance.
best.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
gonna help. Too late. God damn it.
wait next time, George. Give me a second.
I was singing my song as you roll.
What is happening today?
You know, I will say that it's been a while since we played, so I'll let this one slide, because you did mention last time, Ruth, that you wanted Midori to help him, so I'll allow the help on this one. The song, not so much.
No.
So I'll give you that, which still makes it a natural 20, I suppose.
Oh.
Oh, I
Yay!
thought you give me guidance.
Or was it guidance? I heard help.
You said help.
Okay.
I mean, I
Fishmar
could
said
guide
help,
you,
she
but
said
yeah.
guidance.
Yeah.
Oh, she said that guidance? Okay, then
Well, a 7 it is then.
Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have said anything.
No, you gotta be honest and read your spells.
I did read my spells.
she did read her spells.
Wonderful.
Maybe.
Okay. So for Ursula, wondering about this very... It's not barren per se, it's more just as it's an oasis in the middle of the desert. It has a little bit of green around it and in the trees that surround it, but that's kind of it. Nothing too exciting. That is, until you notice a figure standing underneath one of the trees nearby. You're searching the bushes trying to find something of note, and you just sort of look around, and there seems to be a figure nearby that seems... how to put it? Out of place?
Okay.
It's maybe... 40 feet away from you?
Is it moving or?
Oh, no, sorry, it's 50 feet. It's... moving, it's a big word, it's more like swaying, standing underneath this tree, just sort of present, but not quite.
I'll
Leaning up against a tree, looking like it's just not doing well.
I'll try and like hide my presence and try and get a closer look.
Okay, go ahead and stealth.
Wow.
Wow.
What is... Oh my god.
Okay, that is certainly a number. The area that you're in is quite open. There aren't that many things to hide behind, but you do your best to crouch down beneath the small boulders and the bushes there are in the area. How close do you want to creep? You're about 50 feet away to begin with, so how close would you want to get?
I would just try and like just slowly move towards it, say like, I don't know, 10-15 feet. Just trying to keep my eye on what the thing is until it moves.
Okay. It's hard to see because the tree isn't the direct line of sight for you. But it appears to be a very humanoid shade, about 10% height, probably. Leaning up against a tree. It has a fairly typical, one of those desert robes, you imagine, but it looks old and ragged. It's almost orange-brownish in color because of wear and tear by the looks of things. Just leaning up against a tree. It seems like it's heavily breathing.
Sure, I'll take bigger strides and just start walking towards the figure.
Okay. Well, in that case. Do keep in mind, all of you, you have had several long rests at this point, so if you do need to click the button, click the button. Because...
Because what?
Because... As Ursula strides out from his bush, we'll put it right there,
Did we do something?
a number of things happens.
What is that?
First, you notice that the creature, as it's leaning up against the tree, it clearly is keeping an eye on you. You notice that it peeks its head up to the side, and you notice the skin is very decrepit, almost like it's falling off of the face, and it seems like it's been deliberately trying to lure you into a trap. There are a definite evil sense, I want to say, about it, as it seems to just smirk in your direction, mouthing something, some incantation probably underneath its breath. And about the same moment or so, around this little oasis that you've found, a number of creatures simply just rise from the sand. They appear I want to say Anubis-like. It's a fairly typical dark-haired, made of sand, and just raise from the sands themselves, and seem to have equipped themselves with some kind of weapon that just appears in their hands. They appear all around the oasis, in fact. All of them seemingly not happy with your presence. The trap having been sprung, the creatures go for an attack. You do not understand the words that it's saying, but they seem to be either casting something or giving out orders. Everybody, roll initiative.
Danger sense. I
Okay.
mean, wait. Feral instincts, that's the thing.
And
Yeah, that's the one.
if you want to make your dome of fun, Vicky, you can hold on Alt and make it round.
Okay.
Like
Oh
this.
boy, a 3.
22.
Where's Dudley? Oh god.
Protect the horse!
Oh, right, I didn't put Dudley down, that's the only thing. God damn it.
I mean, Dudley would be in the dome.
Yes, but it's also
You
prone
see.
to panicking.
That's fair. Also, Neil would have been in the dome as well.
We're really pressed up, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah,
big.
it's not a very big dome.
We
oh,
need
that fits people.
It says it can fit like 9 people, but it's
Yeah, people.
doesn't include-
But you have a
doesn't
giant ass
really take
griffin as
into
well.
account.
Nine creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome. Wait, that means Dudley and Neil kinda don't fit in? Unless you can combine 4 medium size to 1 large size.
Usually I'd allow that sort of thing, yes.
Yeah.
So he's
Me.
pressed to be there.
So Dudley would be in, Neil would be out. Because Neil can take care of himself.
He just fly away if need be.
Exactly. Wait, I think you had him here.
He was
Would
up against
still
the
be
water.
Neil's.
Idea being
Yeah.
that he was just drinking, that sort of thing.
Yes. That's fair.
So, Ursula, you are the first to react, as this creature has already spent its turn summoning all the creatures around you. You are up.
Do you see the other creatures?
You all should. There's one right here.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Yeah, it's all.
Oh,
these
right, I
little-
see them now. I thought they were like rocks.
Fair enough,
a
they were
fucked up
supposed to be
looking rock.
invisible until I made them visible, but apparently I messed up my GM layer. But that's fine.
Yes, that's the first thing I saw. I was like, what?
Okay.
You know, I came onto the map right on top of one.
Sure. Right, let's make... I'll make a dash to this guy over here. Like so.
Okay, you notice as you get closer that the creature itself is very humanoid in shape. It appears to be that of just a human. However, there is a significant amount of sand that you couldn't see at a distance that he may or may not have done something to, that seem to swirl around him at all times. It makes things somewhat harder to see when you're trying to look away from where you are.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'll do my hybrid transformation,
Alright.
and then I'll make 2 attacks with the Lady Shields.
Go ahead. Then become a massive doggo and go for your slashes. 24 is... I hit.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly. I'm not sure why I checked. Of course it's a hit.
Another.
I would be scared if it wasn't.
27. Also a hit. So, 2 accurate slashes. You're using a sword at the moment, right?
Yes.
Okay, I need to check something really quick then.
Oh god.
From non-magical, yours is magical. You're good to go.
No.
Lovely. That's my turn done.
Alright. At the end of your turn, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. As the sand
Yay.
around you is swirling and really bothering.
Okay. Good.
11. Okay, you get a significant amount of sand in your own eyes. For once, you're the one that is half blinded. You have disadvantage.
Oh, the
Anything that
irony.
requires your
Your
sight
eyes.
on your next turn, you have disadvantage.
So this is how it feels.
Tempest, you're up.
I've
This is what I've been
tasted
doing
my
to people.
medicine and this is bitter.
You're gonna pop up and run to this boy. And then just in primordial, as I'm drawing my weapon, I'll say, I don't suppose we could talk about this.
It doesn't seem to understand you.
Very well. Inquacha!
18, that is a hit. You're using Kuyo, which is a magical weapon. So it
Yeah.
is full on doing the damage it's supposed to. It's kind of weird stabbing a creature made of sand, but there's a odd satisfaction to shattering the sand that the form is. It's weird, it's kind of oddly satisfying.
There's a weird satisfaction to this. Let me just see how far away he is. He's way too far. I will bonus action. Dash. 9. Yeah, I'll just bonus action run back in.
Okay, that is a thing you can do. Okay, let me just quickly check something. Yes, we are good. That is fine. Kushma.
Is Dudley like here? Have we tied him up?
I assume we tied him up here.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll
If
make
he's
it
going
up,
to
give me a sec.
make Dudley appear. Anyway, if Dudley is safe, everything is good. We have a fucking bubble. I think we can do this. I'm going to.
Yeah, that's a
First thing
Dudley.
I got to do, I have to go into a frenzy, of course. So I'm gonna do that. Put in a little token because it's fun. Anyway, then I'm gonna go to this guy. I'm gonna go to a different guy, and I am going to make some attacks with the pola. First
Okay.
one, reckless.
Which, just for the sake of everything, you could go here if you wanted to, or something like that. You don't actually need to be that close if you don't want to be.
Fuck yeah. I can be in both ranges.
Yes, you have reach.
Reckless.
Yeah, that is.
Great.
And it is a +1 as well, so...
Yeah,
Wait, hang on a sec.
I have added that because 4 plus 3. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So it is a magical weapon, which means it does full-on damage.
We're gonna go Great Weapon Master for the second one, just to see. Reckless, it's reckless still, of course.
I know, you
17.
already mentioned it's reckless. We're good. 17 is... Ooh, that one I might actually need to check. Yeah, I can't do anything about that right now. It is a
got
hit.
it.
Again,
Fucking
magical weapon. It takes the full brunt. Again, it's very satisfying shattering the sand. It's like ruining someone's sandcastle. It's just scatters everywhere. It's wonderful.
Got them, guys. That's my turn. I'm actually kind of chill.
Alright, can I seal?
Okay, I have a question.
Go on.
Like, do they seem to be able to fly or are they on the ground?
I'll put it like this. There's a small sandstorm beneath them. They don't have feet. You make of what you will with that.
Okay. Okay. First of all, Madore, remember magic can't transform my barrier. If you want to do that, something, go out, come back in.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna order Neil to attack the one. Which one did Koshima attack? I think the top one.
Top
only.
one.
Top one.
You know, just for this, we're gonna give him his own initiative.
Yeah.
So, roll
So
initiative
shall I
one.
roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Usually
do
he
it.
acts on someone else, so this time is kind of an unusual one.
Come on, let me select him. Oh, I'm on the market too. Sorry. Initiative 14. So after me. Perfect.
Right, what's his bonus? It's a +2.
Yeah. Right.
And they have a +3, so he goes after the creatures.
I'll order him to attack the one near Usolia. Go for the big one, honey. And then I will spend my action and stuff to try and
Oh, so
make
this one
sure
over here.
that- Yes.
Okay.
To make sure that Dudley is calm and is tied up well, and I'm just gonna focus myself on Dudley because I'm not allowed to leave this battle.
Okay.
Thank you.
For the sake of it, let's give an animal handling check. We'll give you advantage because nothing's really happened around him just yet.
Yeah.
Just yet. Okay. I mean, nothing's happened, so it's not that difficult yet.
Good.
You pass.
Good.
Just barely.
That's my turn. I can't do anything.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
I give protection.
The Anubian-like creatures.
Nubian. So they're like jackals?
Yes. That's why I describe them as Anubis-type creatures. They are pretty much, well, that Anubian. Okay. Okay, so we will move this one over here. This one over there. They have a speed of that much. Okay, so we need to see, can you reach? Yes. It's gonna move over there.
Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you here.
It's gonna move over there. It's gonna move over there. And this one will pass straight through the bush without any hindrance. And it's gonna dash up behind Usulia, around the water. You notice that these things move. There's small sandstorm that is beneath their chest and, you know, upper torso. It seems to just propel them forward. And as soon as they get close to you guys that are in the bubble, the 4 of them that got near Krishma and the bubble itself suddenly just become a massive sandstorm around them. That little swirl that is beneath them that basically makes their movement just becomes a 10 feet sandstorm around each of them.
Oh no.
I need Kushma to roll me 3 dexterity saving throws.
Dangerous hands.
Yeah, you have advantage on each of these.
There's so much fucking sand. 17.
The area also becomes heavily obscured.
That's a natural 20.
I mean, I'm gonna assume you're gonna save on each of these because of the advantage. It's not the biggest issue for
My
Barbarian.
eyes. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're good on all 3 accounts. You are not affected by it just now, but you are still having the issue of you can't see a bloody thing within these sandstorms. Everything around them in the 10 feet area is heavily obscured. And I feel like I should probably make an aura on each of these, but I did not think of that at the time. That ends that turn. Neil.
Okay. Neil is gonna move like a smart boy.
By using his wings, I assume?
Yeah. He's basically flying over and then.
Okay. There's a small note, he can't land here because of the bushes.
Wait, there's a bush?
There's
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
There's one there, and there's one below it.
Yeah, he's heading behind the guy.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. He's just avoiding this one.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then he's gonna attack it with his beak. Then he's gonna claw. And he's a good boy and hits. He's
Yeah.
a good boy and hits.
25 hits on both accounts. Most certainly. However, he is not a magical
not.
attacker, so it is mostly resisted.
Yes, that's okay.
63, so 9 total.
It's okay.
The
He's
attacks
doing
don't
great.
quite scatter this sand-like creature as well as it does the other ones. It seemed to be mostly... I don't want to say resisting, because it's a weird word, but it just seems like it's more resilient to the attacks from Neil.
Yes. But mainly he's blocking the flanking now as well.
Alright, that will end Neil's turn, unless you want to move some more.
No. He's doing what his mother told him, attack the thing.
Okay. Let's see here. On the guy's turn. He will cast. Yes, it's a spell, but everybody's out of
but
range.
I can't do it.
Curses.
Well, I am in range, but I am can't do it.
I mean, basically your range right now is 5 to 10 feet, Vicky.
Exactly.
You're out of range.
I would be in range if the bubble wasn't there.
Exactly.
Well,
So, he will cast Darkness.
Oh.
And I was hoping that I had a proper Darkness thing, but I don't, so we'll just make a giant black circle. Remind me, it's a 10 feet, right?
15, right?
I don't know. I don't have that spell.
I'll just check it real quick, because it's either 10 or 15. Darkness, it is a 15-foot radius sphere, that is gigantic. Nice.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Okay, so I need to make this circle way bigger.
But I can't see now.
So let's see. Center
That's the
there.
point.
So 5, 10, 15, so it needs to go all the way out to the bushes. So it's basically that big.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just quickly do this because there are no sight on him anymore.
He's gone.
But now he's not under the initiative anymore.
He is, you just can't see it.
He's on
Okay.
down there.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I've learned about this stuff.
It's a pretty neat trick.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain that it isn't actually big enough right now. It should be out to there. If I...
Oh shit.
Oh god.
How am I supposed to control Neil?
15... 15... Yeah, that should be right. We'll go with it. And he will end his turn somewhere. Midori.
Okay. I'm gonna come out over here. And
Okay.
then-
You're moving straight out into 2 sandstorms. No, sorry, 1 sandstorm. I need you to roll me a dexterity strength saving throw as soon as you get to there. As you're stepping into a sandstorm.
Okay.
Hey, Midori, nice to see you.
Hi.
You can't see anything. It's
Oh
heavily obscured.
shit!
You,
Oh shit!
Hear you by your panic noises. Hi.
you step out not expecting the sandstorm to be particularly bad, and as soon as you get into it, your movement halts. You are restrained. So you are just completely overwhelmed by the sandstorm this creature makes.
Oh shit. What can I do? Because most of my shit's ranged.
You can only see the Anubian, because it is within 5 feet.
That one.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just. I don't even know. Fuck it. Something different.
Oh.
It's like a flame forcing you to do a dex
Let's
save.
see.
And it gets the bonus.
Hmm.
You add your charisma to this because you're a celestial warlock.
Ooh.
There's already in there. It's plus a 5
Yeah, it's
already.
already added.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But it's a cat.
Is it?
It's already
No.
scaled.
But you're only rolling. No, wait, no, it's not. That's not my bad. That's plus 5 on top of that then. You're rolling 2d8
Yeah.
because we're above 5, level 5, so yes, you're rolling 2 plus 5. So it's actually 18
Nice.
because celestial. It's a dex save, you say?
Mhm.
Let me just check. It fails. I kind of
Yay!
expected it to have some kind of advantage when it's in a sandstorm, but it does not.
Woohoo!
That is curious. Oh well, it fails and takes, how much is it? 18.
Mhm.
There's essentially a small flare of your magic, which is what color again? Did you
Purple.
decide? Purple. Small flare of purple color, and the creature seems to just fall flat and become a little dune of sand with its radius completely gone. it actually dies.
Sand in my teeth.
Alright.
And I will just stand there and look around. Actually, can I move still? Or would I see...
You can now because you're no longer restrained.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of distance. So let's go over here.
You have a perfectly safe bubble.
But
That he doesn't intend to use.
spells
Bubble.
and range shit.
Well, you can always move out. Okay, you do you.
Okay, Uzlia. Caught in the darkness somewhere.
Okay. I'm going to disengage because I think there's one still behind me.
Alright.
So I'm gonna try and go to here.
Into the water.
You
Just come running out of the darkness and jump straight into the water.
Yep.
Alright.
Sploosh.
You all just hear this sploosh. As Ursula jumps straight into the water. It's gonna
What are
smell
you
like wet
doing?
dog soon. So
Aww.
movement and your action, you still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
I was thinking about it. Sure. I'll do my my Crimson Right, and I'll do. Nah, that'll be resistance. That I'll do Right of the Storm. On
Alright.
Weapon.
I mean, I will give you a little warning beforehand. You're in water.
Yep.
You're wearing metal.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Sure. We'll get back to that.
Oh no.
Tempest.
Okay.
By the way, from inside the dome that you're in, it just looked like this massive sandstorm just slamming up against it at all times. It's disconcerting.
Okay. See, what I was trying to hope to do is either if I could somehow stand on this rock or jump off of it to get to here. Or not there, but there. I don't know if I could stand on the rock and stab out at this guy.
Sure. Why not? So, give me acrobatics to get up on the rock and do the leap.
Acrobatics.
Sick back.
Hey, it's above.
What's
Still
it,
not
10?
above a 10.
It's a 7! Plus
7,
bonuses.
but I'll take it. Dang.
It's enough, because you're essentially doing the same as you would if you just moved. So while you're mid-air, I need you to roll me 2 strength saving throws. Before you make your attack.
Yay! 8!
You are restrained by both sandstorms and fall
Wow.
flat on your face right there. And take 7 points of slashing damage.
Someone full. What happened?
Just hear a small thud. So that was, let's say, 5, 10, half your movement. You can just about stand up.
Well, I'm restrained, can I?
Oh, you're right. You're restrained. You have 0 movement. You're on the ground.
I did that backwards. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Hey, come on, roll 20. It's okay. We'll be. I know you're scared. Roll 20, but we'll get through this. And from the head on, they stab it down at your asshole.
Does have disadvantages both because of the heavy obscurance and everything else. But yeah, 11
Yep.
is a miss. Just trying to stab up towards this thing, and the sandstorm is just making it a huge hassle. Not a hit. Okay, that ends your turn as you can't move anymore. I do have a bonus action if you want to use it.
There's not really much I can do with it at this point.
You can
I'll try to
dash, for
hide very
example. The funny thing is, that is a thing if you're trying to hide from something outside the sandstorm. You can still do it if you
Not
want.
really much good.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll it if you like. It's up to you. Kushma, meanwhile.
Whoa.
Heavily
Fuck.
obscured, you want a disadvantage on a bunch of things. Oh, and another thing, I nearly forgot. Being in the sandstorm actually hurts as well. So as you end your turn, you take, that's off the map. You take 10 points of slashing damage from the sandstorms themselves, Tempest. I nearly forgot that. Now it's Kushma.
Well, I can't see shit, but I can at least know where they are, probably, so I'm just gonna go hit them. I'm gonna go reckless.
Yes.
I'm fucking frenzied, so fuck them. Not to rip them out, because that would be a bit much, but you know, still, fuck them.
Just punch them already! Stab them!
Okay, I shimmer among them all as a
I'm-
third party is using shield for them. Their AC rises.
The fuck?
Aww.
That's a self-guess, what the...
I don't know that. I'm gonna keep attacking, fuck you.
It is self, that's why all of them got it, that's the reason. 26! Just 10% on the ground going, hacks! That's great. That's a hit.
Into the fucking road as I use my frenzied attack. 25.
Same creature?
Yeah, on this deck.
Okay, it would have had to make a concentration check, but it is dead. So, instead, it just crumbles in a pile of sand. I will remove its aura.
I fucking hate this.
Plop.
Hey, Calasil, do you think this is the samurai that we're supposed to deal with?
All you hear is... Not much is heard because of the sandstorm.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am because sand is nice, and there's a guy I can hit.
Okay. You take, wow, exactly 1 point of slashing damage.
That.
At the end of your turn. Calasil, you're up.
Usulir, do you want to be in the water or out?
You don't hear any of that, Calasil. Ursula, you're in the water.
Communication.
He's just doggy paddling.
Does he seem like he's flailing and sinking?
I look like he's swimming. I mean, all his hairs are standing on end, but other than that, he looks fine.
For Neil to pick a person up, it's an action, right?
Yeah, it's essentially a grapple.
Neil, get Usulir out of the water unless something attacks you. And Neil, yeah, I found him. He's gonna,
I found him! Yes, you did, Vicky.
he's gonna go over here, unless something attacks him.
Nothing attacks him.
Okay, he's gonna pick Usulir up. He has 35 more movement, and he's gonna
So
deposit.
Ursula willingly jumps into the water, and Neil comes flying out of nowhere and just picks him out of it. Like he's a bird fishing.
And he's gonna move him in here. And plop him down.
Okay. There's just about room for that.
And squeezing. Yeah.
It does mean, though, that because he's not currently riding him, that he'll be forced to a nearby tile.
Yeah, he's gonna basically be squeezed out a bit. His butt is showing.
Alright.
Or could he have deposited him here and squeezed him there?
No. It'll be
Because
the
there are
nearest
rocks, yeah.
available place here, so it will be Neil that gets pushed. Otherwise, Ursula will be
Yeah.
pushed over there because Luna's occupying another space. So yeah, this is what happens
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, perfect. That is... well, sorry. I moved him on my turn. That would have happened in 2 turns. Well, you know, when his initiative is.
It won't make any difference. So it's
Okay, good. That's my turn.
fine. Okay.
I can't do shit. I'm gonna soothe Dudley.
Soothe Dudley.
I'll allow it. Go ahead and roll an animal handling check. There.
She just backhands him across the face.
Don't
Pull
say
yourself
that.
together. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't.
He is certainly getting uneasy, that's for sure. The other creature. Another Nubian is gonna move over there. And let's see, your barrier is covering less than half of this space. And these things can squeeze, so it's gonna squeeze into this corner. And it will start its tornado. Well, not tornado, it's gonna start its well, the name for the ability is dumb, but it's still gonna start at Sandstorm.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Yeah, that should be our battle music in this one.
Maybe. Okay. As they start their sandstorms, that is gonna be the end of their turns. Except one of them still has it going. It takes an action to activate it, but one of them activated the last turn. So what it's gonna do is gonna start slapping at Tempest. It's gonna push that one out of the way. And do 2 attacks on Tempest with its claws.
Fight me like a man.
That is a lot. It's a 20. No, it's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the second one is 11. Lol. You take a measly 4 slashing damage, Tempest, as it rakes you. Not particularly hard, but rakes you nonetheless. And other than that turn,
Give him advantage against me.
Yeah, you're prone.
it does, but I rolled really poorly.
Okay.
So, yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 6. Neil did his thing, and now those placements take effect. Although it does mean that Neil would have to roll a strength saving throw in the Anubian's turn, because it moves its sandstorm into Neil's range. So his butt is showing.
Does it go through the dome?
No, but Neil does, and Neil's butt is out.
Oh, fuck.
One of Neil's squares is in there. Okay. Saving for that strength.
Yes,
12.
that's a fail. Neil
Oh,
is
my
restrained and actually ends up taking. Oops, that's off the mat. 3 points of slashing damage as his butt gets ruined.
I know, honey. I'm sorry.
Okay. Going to the other creature's turn. You might not be able to see it on your initiative lists, but I see it on mine. So don't worry.
If we can't see him, he doesn't exist. It's okay.
So, I need to do some ranges here. So, yeah, there's plenty of range. 60 feet is all the way out here.
I know what's
no.
coming.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
and I can't counterspell it.
Oh no. Would I be able to counterspell it?
If you had counterspell and could see the creature casting it, and
what
are in
range?
60 feet range, so no.
No,
Okay,
I'm
no.
What's the name of your paranoia hut? The actual name for it? I've forgotten.
Leave
Use
him in tiny
paranoia.
hut.
destroy the tiny
Tiny
hut, Dudley. Don't do it.
I think
Okay,
it's
that
just
is.
tiny hut.
It's
Yeah.
no, it is Leomon's tiny hut.
Okay.
He is correct.
Yeah,
I want to
the
check its
counterspell.
level because this creature will
It's
step
good.
out of its darkness, becoming visible again, and it's going to cast a spell magic on the hut.
Is
this-
Midori in range?
I doubt it.
No.
Okay. And since it's a 3rd level, it will immediately get the spell. It's per the rules of the spell magic. The paranoia hut falls, which means I need a strength saving throw from Usulia, from Calasil times 2, from Dudley.
Dudley!
Actually, Usulia times 2 as well.
Wow.
Oh,
Double zero.
what?
Wow.
Oh no!
What's happening to Dudley? Oh god.
I'd say I have advantage, but I don't think a 10 suffices.
10 is not enough, no. So both Calasil and Usulia are restrained, and the paranoia hut bubble is no longer in effect. Luna is also out. Luna is in exactly 1, so she's
Yeah.
fine.
Woo.
But Calasil and Usulia are still restrained. We need to mark it. We'll use this one. Because why not?
Alright.
Actually, we'll mark Tempest as well while we at it. Initiative just got in the way, so we can do it. There we are. Okay, that does not end this turn, as it only used a little bit of its movement, so it will duck back into the darkness.
Did you roll for Dudley?
It vanishes into the darkness spell. For
John.
now. What? Hello?
Did we roll for Dudley?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
18 plus whatever horse has.
Dudley.
Fine.
You can do
Okay.
it, Dudley. Think strong.
So
I'm
there's
only held by 1, right?
action. Yes, you succeeded one and failed one, both of you. Midori.
Okay.
You, by the way, see no one and nothing at the moment because everything is obscured in sandstorms.
So I can't see the Anubis dudes.
Nope, you can't see anything. No allies, no nothing. Everybody's
So
obscured.
if I try to hit someone with something that's ranged, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Can we turn it on to casual mode so there's no friendly fire?
No.
I have an idea, but it might hurt people.
Do it.
Do it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Do it.
Don't hit Luna.
That may be tricky.
Oops. I just...
Come on,
I'm
Lunars.
having Rossatar flashbacks.
I was gonna do.
Do it.
Oh, you sure?
What are you gonna do?
Shatter.
Oh, fuck.
On what and where? I'm
Just,
pretty sure it says a place that you can see, though.
could I throw it into the sandstorm and just hope for the best?
No, because
Oh,
you can't
boy.
see it. I
Well,
think
at
it
the-
says C, a point that you can see.
Hang on, I'll put it on in the chat.
Yes, bring it up in chat. After a point of your choice within range. Never mind, you don't have to see it. Just a point of your choice within range. You're good to go. If you want to
Sorry!
hit everybody in the party, you can.
In a 10-foot radius
Oh.
sphere.
So that's.
Huge.
Oh my god. Okay, so.
I mean, to be fair, if Midori was smart, she would know that.
Wait a
Midori was
minute!
smart.
Yeah.
Midori
I
was
mean-
smart.
She's doing her thing.
Don't kill Luna.
Hang on, I will aim
If she
it.
was smart, she'd be a dangerous weapon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
No
gonna
kidding.
aim it like
Don't hit Dudley.
around
Dudley, Dudley.
here, like so it hits hopefully that one and that one. Would they both hit them or no?
You can, but because of
do
where you have to
that.
put it, you have to hit yourself and Krishma as well.
Sorry, Kashma.
Why herself?
No, I can take this shit.
Because as far as I can see, it's gonna hit someone regardless of where she puts it.
Yeah, but she is too far.
No, actually, yeah, this would be good. You're fine. Yeah, just Krishma.
Okay. Cover your ears.
So, you cast it, bring up it's a ringing noise. What's it, con save? Con save, there it is.
6. Yeah.
Alright.
Over my ear. Why? What?
Come his wise. Fuck notes. They.
Oh no.
But let's see here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I will heal you.
What?
They are not immune. I figured they would be, but they aren't. Interesting. What's your DC? It's a 16, so it's fail, fail, natural 20 for success. There's only 2. Never mind, they both failed. I don't know why I thought it was
Yay.
3. They both failed. Taking their full 25 thunder. Okay, shockwave of sound. They are blasted. Use math real quick. That one is reduced to that, and that
25
one is
and
reduced to
100.
that. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
on top of that, you need to make concentration checks. That sandstorm falls. And the other one succeeds with a 20 some stuff.
Am I restrained still?
We always go from left to right. Let's see, you failed on the first one, didn't you? You are still restrained.
Okay. I wasn't
Usually,
sure if we were
on
going
the
left
other hand,
right
it's not.
priority or top bottom priority.
It's always top left to bottom right.
Yeah, but which is priority? Because this was more top, but this is more left.
Left.
Okay. So we're not doing the reading stuff. Priority.
Not quite, it's just easier
Okay, fair.
to go in a diagonal fashion. Usually that's worked pretty well, so anyway.
Okay, fair.
Uslia, on the other hand, is... No, he's also free. You're good to go as well.
Yahoo!
No, wait, you are good to go. Seala's not. My bad.
I just to clarify, I can't see Kushma, can I?
No. He's in a sandstorm still.
Would I be able to use healing light on him then? Because I can't remember if that's sight or.
Pull it up so we can see it.
probably
If
sight.
you have the text for it.
I don't know. I don't think when I click it, it doesn't give text. Just the. Let me just look it up.
I think it's against the or here, but I don't know which it is.
I am going to use gloves to reduce the damage a little bit. Is it too late to do that?
Yeah, I resolved damage on them, so it's a bit late.
You can
Okay.
see within 60 feet of
Okay.
you.
As you can see, okay.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Well,
I can't heal him right
Only
now.
one you can heal right now is Luna.
And she's fine.
Okay, I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Alright, that'll end your turn unless you want to move.
I'm just gonna stand here and think about what I did.
Good idea.
Okay,
No,
Leslie,
you did great.
I'm gonna make a sand castle.
you've been freed from your sand restraint, so you're free to do whatever you want.
Cool. Let's see. Okay. Cool. I'm not restrained if I move into a circle, am I?
You might be.
Ooh. Interesting. In that case,
That's how Tempest got restrained.
I might change that then. Let's go. I'll just move to here.
Okay, braving the sandstorm, moving further in.
Yeah. And I'll attack this one.
Go ahead. 10, unfortunately, is a miss.
Yeah.
First swing goes wide, splits nothing but sand. Second hit, on the other hand, 17. That turn has come around from the caster of the spell, so their AC is down as it was before. So that's a big ol' hit.
Nice.
And nearly enough.
Don't say that.
I just did.
No.
Nearly. That's your action. You still have a bonus action, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. No, I'm gonna leave it.
And you are still in doggo form.
Yes.
Alright. So that ends your turn, unless you want to move.
No, that's it.
Alright, Tempest. You are still restrained and on the ground.
Just point of contention, would if I were to attack it, would I have flanking with Kushmar? Just have it be a straight roll?
All that stuff is also cancelled out at the moment because of the sandstorm.
Okay, well then I'm just going to. I can still see the newest guy next to me, right?
Yes, he is within 5 feet, so you can see him.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna scream. You're nothing but a bad boy and a sandy butthole.
What?
What?
What the is this?
The hilarious thing is, I rolled a natural 1, and it has less than 6 HP, so it sinks into the ground like a sandy butthole. It just becomes 2 mounds of sand.
Yeah, you insulted
I
it to
insulted
death.
it to death.
Confused.
Removing its sandstorm as well. Okay, that makes you no longer restrained though, so you're free to move.
Then I will bravely stand up and I will run over here.
Alright.
And then as I run, I will look back. Kushmar, you're doing good.
What?
You're great. I believe in you, Kushmar. You're doing great.
That's a good question. Are you deafened by shatter if you fail it?
Damn.
It doesn't say it, but
No. Okay, just the loud ringing while Tempest shouts encouragement at you. You hear it, but it's a bit painful.
They've just got a bit of shell shock.
Basically.
And in my eyelashes.
So it still works. Kishma.
I'm
You're up.
quickly add. I'm gonna put this as the thing. Okay, fuck this guy over here. These super sandstorming little shits. Can I go with this guy?
Yeah, it's just a mound of sand at the moment.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, I go where I stood, but it's too late now. Whatever.
That's like 10 feet,
Reckless
so you're
crit.
fine.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to kill him. Hopefully. 18.
That's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
And that's also a kill.
Nice.
You had 19 left.
Okay, well, I guess I keep moving.
It's basically on the way, just cleave him. Cleave him
Bye.
in twain and keep moving.
Hey!
As you move into the
hello.
other sandstorm though, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Because I am raging. 26.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're fine.
No,
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna kill this guy, but you know, I'd like to. No, still reckless, not great.
You cannot attack from there, you cannot see him.
But you can move one closer, right?
You can, but it's just a point of order.
Be close and how we roll that attack.
Eh,
Great.
I mean, to
Actually,
Yep, okay.
and
That definitely is a hit with a 27.
nice.
one great weapon master just to see. It's a 10, and I'll try using their inspiration.
Okay.
Why isn't it the 20?
Yeah.
You're still a
Because
record.
he took the other
It's
thing.
obscure.
Oh,
I like that. 11 is not enough.
Well,
I'm gonna
I
kill
like it.
Thank you, guy that spoke to me. That I think is Templist.
Again, you just hear. Nothing really happens. Then your turn, unless you want to use your last. I think you're 5 or so left.
No, I'll go like over here.
All right, kill a seal. You're restrained by a sandstorm.
I know. First of all, I telepathically tell Luna to fly up and away. Up and away.
Okay. And I just rolled initiative for the horse because now suddenly it's relevant.
Yeah. If do I feel like Neil can grab me out of there without touching the sand, or better said, without being restrained or being
Unlikely.
potentially restrained? Crap.
Oops, I just skipped you. Yeah, one second. There we are.
I'm gonna still telepathically tell Neil to get me out of there and closer to the darkness. And I am gonna place a moonboom in the middle of this area.
Okay. First of all,
First of all,
the ordering him around would be.
yes,
Do we have any information on what that is? Bring up the spell.
the telepathically.
I
up
know,
to
but
a
action,
mile.
bonus action.
It
Because it's
doesn't say
bonkers OP
anything.
if it's too versatile.
I mean, it is a 4th level spell, but yeah.
I know.
I assume it still acts on its initiative, right?
It does. I
Yes.
just want to make sure that she doesn't have 2 actions through this. If it said anything about how the actions work, then that's... that could be important.
You control the mount in combat while the mount is within 1 mile of you. You can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about anything else. The only action it specifies is if you're trying to dismiss it. So yeah, it works like that. Okay, good to have that clarified. So
Yeah,
he's gonna try
so-
and bring you out first. That's
Yeah.
an order of business.
Well,
but that's gonna be on his
exactly.
turn though.
Exactly. I'm gonna place my moonboom 2nd level in the middle of the thing. Do you have any idea where Kushma went?
He went past you. The spell,
I
as
saw
you try to
him-
cast it, fizzles from your hands.
Okay, then never mind. Fucking asshole.
One quick thing. Do I take damage from the
Okay.
sand?
Yeah, good point. You ended your turn there.
Yeah.
You take
That
2 points.
is my turn. How much damage do I take?
1. On the creature's turn, it is gonna step forward. Just a normal sort of floaty step. With steps when it comes to a creature that basically floats. And it's gonna make 2 attacks against Calasil because she's restrained, so advantage is a given.
Mm-hmm.
That, however, is a 13, because I'm rolling like shit right now.
Misses.
A 13. Wow! I rolled 6, 8, 6, 8. Are you kidding me? Neil is not enough in the sandstorm for me to give penalty to him. No, he is. He is. Never mind. Strength saving throw on Neil.
Is he? He's not half in there.
Oh, right, no, he's a large, so you have to be half of the
Yeah.
creature. You're right, yeah. Never
I
mind.
pick you up.
He will when he tries to pick you up. So then it's turn
Exactly.
as it's the last one. Neil has the order to try and pick you up, so he
Yeah,
moves
he's
in.
gonna go in the side.
make the strength save.
Oops, wrong character sheet. Sorry, I have too many.
I mean, to be fair, Luna should be up.
For fuck's sake!
So he steps in and goes, sand! Nope, please no. Sand. Sand, so much sand.
Oh no.
Yo.
Just sort of brings his shoulders up around his ears, just trying to duck down like,
He can't pick me up, but can he attack this thingy? Probably not.
He's in range, technically. No, wait, hang on. The bush makes this kind of weird, because he would have to step in, fly in rather, get restrained, and then pushed out again. Because he would have to land, because of restraint, reducing it to 0.
Okay, so he would
So,
be here now,
Actually,
but
he
in
would
unrestrained.
fall, become unrestrained again. And just, yeah, be back at where he started. Just trying to get in like,
Ow.
sand, I don't want to do it.
Meh. And then he ends his turn there then.
Okay. The creature, through the use of its devil sight and sand-related abilities, it can still see despite the darkness. Mostly, anyway. It is gonna start chanting something. There's no one in range that could counterspell him, nor really stop him.
I need to move over there.
Which will bring back to life each of the dead. And goodbye.
No!
Mother!
Looks like my job didn't end.
Ah!
They do not get brought back fully, but they are nevertheless brought back. The sand mounds rise, and the one that looked like a butt looks specifically for Tempest.
Oh god.
Dudley needs to. Did Dudley roll a strength save? I rolled 4
Yes.
Last
didn't I?
time,
And I passed with the
Yeah,
19 plus something.
Yeah.
So I
18
need.
plus something, but yeah.
Since Kilasila's been taking care of him, just roll me an element handling check. You're trying to pass a fairly high DC for Dudley not to panic.
And we know I roll very good on this.
tied up at the moment, so he's kind of stuck. In
Yeah,
the
he's also a
sandstorm.
horse.
Die if we don't kill this guy.
So for now, he's not panicking enough to try and wrench his own face off to try and get away, but he is certainly uneasy and going pretty bonkers at this point. But he's not going to move anywhere. But that does mean that at the end of his turn, he takes 4 points of slashing damage thanks to the sandstorm.
How much health does a horse have?
Not much.
13 or so, I think we found out
Like
last time.
13, 14, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to die and vote to kill.
Midori.
No! That burn!
Yes, hello?
I just kicked my sandcastle over because I'm annoyed. Okay. Just, yeah. Have I lost? There we go. I just lost.
On what?
Good. One there. One there.
Okay. 15 and 21 are both hits. Slam, slam, both of them take it and are almost dispersed immediately, but they hold on nonetheless.
And is there anyone I could heal within range who's actually hurt? Who's
Tempest,
hurt?
I guess.
Yeah. You can have 2 healing lights. Oh boy! Why do I
The
even?
trend
Oh.
continues.
Why is it always you?
Who are you giving the 5 to?
Can I not? Who else is hurt? That I can.
Neil is a small smidge.
The only ones you can see are Neil and Uthaliah. Both of them are hurt very minorly, but Neil most.
Okay, Neil. I'm sorry, Tempest. Like, the equivalent of putting a plaster on a gaping stab wound.
More or less.
She gives. I feel like she gives like a Hello Kitty band-aid, like that'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Uthaliah.
Okay. Let's turn around and be like, oh fuck. These are back again.
Yep.
And yeah, let's attack this one.
It's mostly ignoring that one. It's kind of weird, even though you're attacking it. It's just looking straight at Tempest.
It's personal now.
16 is a hit.
16 is a hit. Okay.
Okay, that's 9 total. Alright, it's still standing. Or floating, I
again.
guess. 22 is definitely also a hit. So you slash into it with a slight remnant of the lightning that seems to just scatter just enough of it for it to almost dissipate. But it's still there.
Alright. And I'll just move in front of it.
Alright, you'll take an attack opportunity from the one behind it.
Yep.
Which is an 8 that misses. What's wrong with my d20 today? Usually it's fine. I rolled nothing above a 10 except that one time I did. Well, that ends your turn. Tempest.
We should probably do something about the one that's in there, but there's not a whole lot I can do. I'll run back up to... I'll run to here and stab this one.
Go ahead.
Like I told you to stay down. Come on, roll 20. Any second now.
Thrusting to you forward, and it is a hit, and it is down once more.
I didn't even do my sneak attack, but
Don't
that's
even
fine.
need to. It had 3 HP left. Just run up and stab it again. It just falls sad to the ground once more. Same guy finished it twice.
I do that. I'm watching, then I run back.
Oh, small side note. That one actually did not respawn. That's my bad.
And then, would it cost me anything extra to go into the water?
No, you're a swimming boy. You're fine.
Yeah, okay. I just didn't know if it was a lever. Then I will bonus action dash. Or, well, first let me get to here, then I will bonus action dash. Swimmy, swimmy, swim. And
Small
that's my turn.
explosion and a very very fast swimming going on. Okay, Kushma.
Something different. First action, I'm going to use the bonus action frenzy attack first.
Excuse me for
Right,
just a
do
moment.
that.
I need to double check something.
Let me look at records. Okay. Yeah. And I can use the bonus
Rather
action.
this is the first
you want.
attack
It's just-
you make.
It can be any.
You are. I just need you to roll me a strength saving throw at the start of your turn.
Right. Yeah. I still have advantage. I'm pretty.
You're most likely gonna succeed, but still.
Ah,
Yeah, you're fine. I figured, but you know.
I'm going to do the frenzied attack first, just in case I need to move. It's going to be reckless, of course. No, 17.
17 is a hit, just about.
Okay, he's still alive. Fuck this guy. I'm going to kill him.
Eh, he's the only one who has survived the first beating that you guys laid on. Oh, I do
Alright.
need to roll a con save on him for the concentration. He's just barely fine. Oh my
Well,
god.
finish him off by more reckless attacks with this pole on.
I rolled the DC exactly on that one. That's reckless as well?
No reckless. 16 and 18.
Okay, they both hit. A full 23 in total, which is just enough. 2. Down it. No concentration checks needed, because it is just
Alright, it's good.
flat as a small mound of sand in the sand. Because there's no grass, just sand. That's your attacks. You still have some movement.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Dudley will be okay. I'm just gonna run towards the duck.
Okay. Pretty sure Dudley will be okay. Last words ever said for Dudley.
I really don't want him to die, but I mean, he's surrounded by friends. I'm just gonna run to the darkness. Bye! I don't know where I am.
Alright. Quidman vanishes. Excuse me. Vanishes into the big ball of darkness. Calcil. You're up.
I know. I don't like this. Okay, I can guess that he can counterspell even if he's in the darkness. So there's no...
Yeah, it's a shame you don't have any warlocks in the party that knew that ability.
Hey,
Sorry, can you the dark planet?
right, I will make my way over there.
That won't help you.
I
Oh, yeah.
am
What if
going.
it's something in the books that you don't have? Anyway, Caladin. What are you gonna do?
I don't have freezing hands prepared. I just realized. Moonboom 2nd level. Trying to cast it on those 2 guys.
Okay.
It's
I need to
dispelled before I.
You mean counterspelled?
Yeah.
I need
What
to
can
check
I
something
drop
really quick
me?
to gauge whether or not this guy does that again. Uh.
Yeah.
No, you are fine.
Okay.
Moonboom is cast.
I'm gonna put it up real quick. Come on, let me do this.
I will say though, for the whole Mage Slayer thing, you would have to see the creature for that to matter.
Oops. Come on, let me.
Technically, I'm guessing it doesn't say that in the feed, but it's dumb if you can
Yeah.
attack something you can't see.
I'm
But
gonna
you don't know
move.
where he is as well.
I'm going to open my ears that have been deafened.
Sorry.
Okay.
Caladin?
I mean, what?
Alright.
Moving there. And I'm gonna tell Neil to attack those things in the in the moon boom, the things he should attack unless they are dead. Then go for darkness.
Okay, that is very, very specific. The moon boom rains down the light from above. They both have to make con saves, I do believe.
Yeah. Yes. 14.
That's a and
16.
that's a
So both get 14 damage, force damage, radiant damage. Sorry.
both of them. Yeah, it's radiant. I know. Both of them are deleted.
Nice.
Not as in fall to a sand mound. No. They just vanish. They're burned away.
Radiant damage good. Radiant damage very, very good. Apparently I can't see the letter anymore. Hello. Yes. Radiant damage good. Neil's turn?
No, actually.
Okay.
I need to really quickly double check something, but I'm fairly certain I'm right.
Okay.
I am right.
Oh no.
Don't laugh like that.
No, don't do that.
Oh!
Pop.
I meant
Notes will be there. Pop.
Excuse me.
All of
No.
them rise, but they do not have a turn just yet. They
I
rise in that turn.
refuse.
Neil, they are both dead, so he does nothing.
Yeah, well, I told him to go for darkness.
I mean, fair enough. But I put him somewhere.
I mean, would he steer towards one of the other sand creatures that pop up?
You specified
me.
those two, so
Okay.
please go for the
Then-
darkness. You can place them any way you want in there, and I'll
Just
notify
gonna-
you if something happens.
He's just gonna go over. Oops, that's not where I wanted to put him. He was here.
Yes, and it's 80, so it should be pretty good from there.
Yeah, he can go anywhere in the darkness. He is going.
Anywhere on the map, more or
He's
less.
going into the middle of the darkness.
Okay. So for everyone, he just fucking vanishes.
I don't
Storm.
hear.
You just hear flapping wings and then a landing. Not entirely sure what it is, but it's probably Neil.
Oh god, they can fly now.
Okay, so. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Need to move the entire layer of all sorts of shit. I need Ursula to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Why?
10.
Because I asked him to.
But why?
I don't see the spell being cast, right?
You do not.
Okay.
See those often. What's going on?
Call me, buddy. It's easier to explain if we're in private.
Oh.
What just
Oh,
happened?
no.
Hello. So,
Hello.
what happens is actually fairly simple. Ursula loses all ability to tell friend from foe. Everybody becomes foe.
Okay.
So when it comes to choosing what targets to attack, essentially you're all surrounded by enemies. There is nothing but enemies.
Yep.
Your attacks are chosen at random, as in who you attack is chosen at random. If a bunch of things are in range, you should go for whichever.
Okay, so
Basically randomly.
okay. I mean, I was just gonna say I thought it'd be more like closest target.
Essentially, yeah. But if there's many in range and you're within the same range increment,
And
stuff
then-
like that, then it's random. But yeah,
Yeah, roll for it. Okay, cool.
so essentially, friend or foe, who knows what is what. Let's head back.
Right.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, that ends that turn. Dudley is no longer being minded. Let's roll a little strength check for him. That's off the map. Not, rather. He's not strong enough to wrestle himself free. He is where he is for the time being. Midori,
What's up with Ursula?
you don't know anything has happened to Ursula. You have no idea. You didn't even see the spell. You know nothing about that.
Okay, so the ones that are around us is that one. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna pew pew.
Go ahead. 22 is a hit. 9 is a big ol' miss.
That one had the good damage.
True. It does take the damage straight to the chest, but it nevertheless continues its march towards you. I want to say march, I mean more like it's swirling.
It's whoosh.
Yeah, it's whoosh towards you. You have movement and a bonus action left if you want to use it.
Who's out? Who's got a big ouchie?
I mean, the one you've seen being hurt the most is Tempest.
Can I reach him from there?
Well,
I can't
relatively
for the
speaking.
range.
Don't know, but you still have some movement, so you can probably get in range.
I will get here
Alright.
and then. Okay. Please heal good, please.
Well,
Fine.
You know, I'll take.
Yeah,
And
And then the other 5 can go to Ursula. You hurt? Ursula?
he's looking at you.
Hey! I'm like snapping my fingers. Oi!
Okay. That'll end your turn, unless you want to move. You have nothing left, never mind.
are you giving him the 5?
Does he look hurt?
No.
Can I reach Calisteel from here? Is Calisteel hurt?
I'm a bit hurt. Very, very, very minor.
Well, someone's ignoring me, so fuck it, you take it.
Wow. Okay. That ends your...
Wait, who are you giving it to?
I'll give it to you.
Can you reach me with that?
Yes, there's
Okay.
2 lines to it. One of them says that it's either from her or
Ah,
from the
right,
target. So yes,
Okay.
I think it's 30. If I recall, it's 30 feet from the target or 60 from you. So either way, you're fine. Then end Midori's turn. Ursula.
Without saying a word, Ursula turns to Madry and makes 2 attacks on her.
What?
No, it is the other thing I thought.
Oh dear! Oh no no no!
God, did you?
What are you doing?
John,
Stop it! Ow!
You guys are pulling all the same tricks.
Ow! Stop it!
So that's 12 damage.
Ow! You pulled my hair.
But the sword.
Oh.
Ow!
Another 15. Just no words are uttered. He's just blank staring at you.
What are you doing? So how much damage was that? That was.
So 12
Oh.
for the first one, then 15 for the second.
27.
Oh, okay.
You know, padding the stats.
Is that friendly fire stat?
Maybe I should do that.
Oh no!
Been
Please
about
don't.
that. I actually could do that. A little bit. But
Just staring at you intently, and that's his turn done.
Alright, Tempest. Having no idea what just happened behind him while you're going for the darkness. Bad and you're in the water, it's kind of loud. What do you do?
Oh,
Continue my well path. So we get here, and then just kind of sort of directly in front of me from here to here. in this big old cube here. I'm gonna pound my drum as a bright shimmering light is gonna shine, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
Okay. No one
I know
sees
it might
any
not
fairy
help.
fire happen. Essentially,
It
there's
might
a
not help.
poof inside a black hole. But I'll roll the dexterity saving throws for you anyway. Do you get to choose the target, or is it every target within it?
It's everything within that cube.
So Kushma and Neil also need to roll the dexterity saving throws.
Dex save.
Danger zone. I can't see this.
I do.
Neil is a bright little bird.
Watch out, Kushma!
Oh, what? Ah, shit. I got 12.
Also, everybody inside there got poofed.
I hit everyone.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't.
It's
see.
kinda, that's all I can do.
There's also no effect. The only way you know that actually happened is because you felt the magic go from you.
Okay.
Michelle, Michelle, you're smarter than me. I know you can figure something out, and I'll inspire Calicia.
Woohoo!
Me.
Alright. Kushma.
Well,
Unless you want to move some more Tempest, of course.
No, I'm good here. In
Alright.
case something tries to come out, and I'll know it's there.
Alright.
so I got the magic. That was weird.
Just feel something stick to you like small
changed.
butterflies.
Oh, it's touching me! It's touching me! Do I hear this guy? Do I know where he is? I know I have disadvantage, but I don't know where he is.
The biggest input you have for what's going on is all of the sand that you're feeling across your body. But that is sort of omnipresent.
Fuck. I'm gonna go this direction. Do I bump into anything?
Hang on, I can't see Neil.
Oh, fuck. Neil's in here? Oh, you showed me. Wait, I'm not looking.
Well, the thing is, I need to make
My
Yeah,
clothes.
sick.
Don't
There you go.
spoil me.
There we go, I
Save?
fixed it.
Okay.
Oh, right, there's a second way I can do this. No, you're fine. Nothing hits you.
What do I do?
What do you
I
do?
don't know.
Hmm.
You just walk around till you find something.
I just learned a new
Just
trick.
say-
That's kind of interesting.
I have a plan, but it won't help you. I have my own issues right now.
Can I just like do like this kind of thing? Can I do that? Or is that like not cool? I don't
I
really
mean, you
know.
can, because that's more or less the only thing you can do.
Do I bump into
And
anyone?
you do bump into someone one square... Well, in the exact square you are now, so move one up. You bump into
Okay.
something very sandy.
Sandy, good enough for me. Reckless.
Go ahead. It's just a straight roll, though. 20
20.
hits.
Next one. That's a natural
That's a
one.
miss.
Next
Well,
one.
yeah, it is.
It's a 10.
That misses
Didn't
as
do
well.
very- So just a 9.
Alright. That
I
9,
know where
though,
he
does
is now.
impact on something.
If
Something
it has,
sandy.
if it's got concentration, it has disadvantage.
It's not currently concentrating on anything. This particular
Don't
creature
think
that you
this
hit.
is it. Okay. That's my turn. I use all my movement. So.
Alright.
It's really fucking dark. Help.
Kill us all.
I know.
It's
getting Okay. dark
in here.
He
Yep.
has to spell. He has cast counter spell twice.
Well, no.
He has to spell. No, well, he has cast counter spell.
Once.
I have seen 2 things counter spelled though, and 1
No.
dispel.
What was the second counterspell? Your first moonbeam was counterspelled, and that was it. He chose not to
Right,
do
the second one was a dispel.
Yeah.
No, yeah, fair, right. Do I risk it? I'm gonna try to dispel the darkness.
Alright. See, this thing is, darkness wasn't actually cast from him per se, but it is still a spell effect, so you are fine.
I'm gonna dispel the darkness.
It is dispelled. Oops. I needed to delete
Yeah.
everything there. And I
Where the
reveal
fuck is this garbage?
Where is he?
that he stands right... Hang on, there we are.
You motherfucker, I'm going to kill you.
And
Or
we'll mark the shiny people. Oh, this one's actually better. I just realized. I'll use that one instead.
Alright, I failed, so I'm shiny.
Oh, shiny.
Go.
There we go. You dispel the
Okay.
darkness.
That was my action.
I will
Really?
say though that you notice, those who are close enough, that a small item is lying right there.
Small
Small
item.
item.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, probably the darkness.
Yes. Because those who have keeping an eye on concentrations would note that he cannot have two.
Yeah, well,
Mm. That makes sense.
Confused.
Honey, go for the big one. I tell him to telepathically. My Neil.
I was about to say,
Uh.
Tempest O'Neill.
Well, I can't talk to Tempest telepathically.
Well, sending technically. You
True,
use
but
action,
that's
though,
an
so you
action.
know.
I don't. Yeah.
Have some movement if you want to use it.
I have movement and bonus action. Bonus action can't really use. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to get 10 feet up without provoking opportunity attacks, and then I'm gonna fly here. I'm over the water. I'm 10 feet up.
Alright. That will end your turn unless you want to use the bonus. You already used it, never mind.
I have used everything.
Okay, I am reading something real quick, but we are good to go. That will make it the noob's turn.
Noob. Please don't hurt me.
30. This
hurt
one will
me.
walk up straight next to Usalia, but it's not gonna even acknowledge Usalia, and it's gonna go for Midori instead.
Oh.
Since it's just attacks for now, we'll just roll it straight away. That is a 23 to hit. Woo!
Uh-huh.
And the natural one.
Oh, thank God.
You take 4 points of slashing damage as it just runs up and slashes you. Very minor.
Okay.
The other ones, 10, 25th, 10, 20, and I need to double check something real quick. And vanish for the time being.
What vanishes for the time?
Please don't be the
That
guy.
thing.
Ah.
Now, the other two noobs, the ones that are further down, one is going to move. It actually has to move pretty far, but it doesn't need to. It doesn't care about bushes and such because it can move through them, so it can move in a straight line regardless. 5, 10,
Those.
20, 25, 30. 10, 20. Oh, there was another one in range of Midori. That one, however, was sliced with advantage because of the flanking. So it becomes a 11, lol. And a 17.
I think that one hits. Yes.
Take 5 points of slashing damage from the other one.
Okay.
And the remaining 3 will start their sandstorms.
Again.
So while I set them up, I need
Was it a 5 or a 4
5.
damage? Okay, so this
we
is
have
getting ugly.
Sandstorm 1.
You okay?
I'm down pretty much half health now.
Sandstorm 2.
I'm stuck here.
Sandstorm 3. So,
Nope. I'm in the water.
I was gonna say we're gonna do it in order, but Calasil just dumps straight out the air
I'm
into the
in
water.
all three, so I'm gonna make 3
So
strikes.
we'll go from top left and downwards. So we'll go Kushma, 3 strength saving throws.
With advantage, because I'm raging.
Indeed.
You didn't even need to roll.
10!
You're restrained by the last one, so that'll be the one that also restrained Calasil. You just hear ploop, and she's gone.
Bollocks. Damn it.
Then we have Tempest. Give me also 3.
Come on, buddy.
Hey,
Catch
Success.
money.
Success.
17?
Success! You are in a massively obscured area, but you're nevertheless free to move. Concealed force to the ground, and Neil is fine.
Also, he didn't even need to roll.
You mean Neil?
Mm-hmm.
Well...
Half of his body is out.
Yeah, but it's also half in.
No, it's less than half in because it's not the full.
Yeah, but isn't there something about the squares? If they're 2/3 filled, then it counts as full.
Well, then why are we even having the half discussion if we are filling the squares anyway?
Because
I don't know how we
three
do it.
full. We'll look it up
Okay.
at some point. I feel like it's 2/3, and it becomes a full because of how the circling works.
This
in a
is
square
so
game.
confusing.
Yeah, using circles in a square game, bit confusing.
Yeah,
But we'll say it's in for
he's
now.
fine
and we'll check it later.
anyway.
Yeah, he's fine. That will end all their turns. It will become Neil, who is free to act.
He's gonna move out of there.
He,
go
by the
for
way,
the big
cannot
one.
see the big, quote-unquote, big one at the moment because it's
But
heavily
he
obscured.
saw where he was
is
standing
right.
when the other
Yes.
things came. So he's gonna
Uh-huh.
move there and attack that spot.
What about the fairy fire? Doesn't that make him invisible?
It does not, but it makes them easier to see once you're within range. Heavily obscure states that you have to be within 5 feet to see the creature.
Gonna attack. Advantage or normal rolls?
There is advantage.
21 and 23.
Both of those hits with his non-magical attacks, halving them both to 5.
Con save if
10
he
damage
has
is still a lot.
concentration.
Yep, don't worry, I am fiddling with the numbers. No concentration checks. 18 plus a bunch. That's off the map, unfortunately, because it was a 19. 16, so he's fine on both accounts.
Okay.
Well, it was a 16 on the dice, but that's fine alone.
Yeah.
So, 2 slaps by Neil. Creature still casts worthy. He's currently just damping on a bush, but that's fine. He's a big, heavy creature. That'll end his turn. And then we have
Yes.
the creature once more. He's still holding concentration.
I wonder what for. Someone knock him out, please.
I'm trying!
You know, I was kind of hoping that his concentration would drop so he can cast something else, but this is too good to not hold it on.
Sure. Good.
How much risk is this guy willing to take is the big question. Big decisions, big decisions. Big decision, big. The fairy fire makes this so awkward.
Don't drop concentration. It's so important.
He is going to... Oh, I just had a fucking amazing idea.
No.
Hit us with it. Let's see it. We can take it. We're fine.
Neil
not
is a magical creature, right?
No! No!
But it is the fourth level
Yes.
spell, so we'd have to roll because he only has the...
Don't take my body away from me.
is a lower spell, so he has to roll for it. He's gonna attempt to dispel Neil.
What a dick.
What a very big dick.
It's an 11
Wait.
plus... Where is it?
Have bad.
3.
Ah,
14, which is exactly
Just
enough.
Oh no.
Neil goes poof.
Bye, Neil.
Just a small... And he's gone.
Who
No.
will pay for this?
right now.
And the creature moves into the sandstorm.
Oh,
The horse is still panicking. Oh, that's a pretty high strength roll. He
Oh,
wrestles
fuck.
himself free. Horse
Dudley!
has how much movement again?
Like 60 feet.
And there's only one way he can get out of here that's not in this fighting, so he's gonna run straight through the moonboom.
Oh my god! Dudley!
Which means he needs to roll a con save, if I'm not mistaken. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
When you enter or at the end of your turn. End of that turn, rather.
Die!
That's a 10. I think horses have +3 or so on their cons. But I rolled a 7, so either way it's not gonna be enough.
Oh no, Dudley! Oh no! Dudley!
About horse feet anymore.
Dudley is roasted. Divine fire.
Kill.
I guess we're gonna move him from the initiative list then.
Oh, Dudley!
Our
Oh,
first party death.
so I'm just like, oh no! Oh no! Just turn my attention back to Ursula. Okay, I only have one thing.
You company in this fucking travel, and he's dead.
Okay, I hope this works.
I'm so sick of non-magical pets.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Alright.
Here's a question. I don't know if you'll be able to answer, but if I cast something on Ursula that requires my concentration, would it counteract what that dude's got on him?
Depends on what it is. Depends on the spell text.
If you have dispel magic, you can dispel it.
I don't have that. I am just going to put both my hands on Ursula's face and be like, stop it! And I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on him.
Okay, I did not see that one coming.
I figured that was what's gonna happen. So it's a wisdom save versus being charmed.
Okay.
Roll bad! But please! I am so dead at the moment.
One.
Roll a 1.
But he
Okay,
is
so we have a
out.
mix of effects at the moment. He now sees everybody as enemies, except Midori, who's kind of a don't attack this one order.
Right, okay.
And I can tell him who to attack instead. So I am just going to point at the one here and say, hit that guy.
I will say as well that your spell's strength surpasses what was cast on him from the other one, because it's a 4th level versus his 3rd level. So I
And
will
then I'm
say
good.
yours holds more power to it.
And then I'm not gonna look at the other guy, I'm just gonna stick my finger up.
You can't see him, he's somewhere over in those 3 sandstorms, but
Yeah.
he's
I'm just
somewhere.
like, fuck you!
Okay, Usulia, now double confused. Have to attack the one on your right. I guess that works out.
Oh.
13 just barely hits.
Barely hit. Okay.
Yes. There's a lot of damage on it. 24 definitely hits. So that is 12, 16, 26. It is still up, but looking pretty wounded. Pretty dispersed.
Can I cast Healing Light on myself? I just
Oh yeah, you had a
realised.
bonus action. Yeah, you can.
Because I am big ouchie.
Yeah. You would have been able to.
Oh, of course I get good one for myself.
It's good.
Ah, so that's 11 hit points. So,
And
and the extra 5 who can go
Only
to...
Usulia can. You can only see Usulia at the moment.
I thought it was a magic deal.
and Dudley said that.
Dudley. I'm just going to look at Ursula like, I'm pissed at you. Take this.
Alright.
We will have a talk, Mister.
Usulia
Yeah,
still has a
we're
bonus
having
action
a-
movement.
We're having a talk later.
And I can take these normally, right? So I don't have to follow.
Well, I think so. It's a bit.
The
there's a
charm
lot of
type must
effects.
use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn, but if I'm still under the effect of the other one, then
The other one doesn't say anything about movement, so yeah, you can move. Not really as you wish to, though. It would be near another enemy or to have a better attacking position.
yeah.
Because you still have the other effect fucking with you.
Either way, I'll just move here.
Okay. Really confused. Poor Usulia. So many effects. Tempest. In
Also, the cool visual images, he's got a jagged crown on his head now.
Right, well, I'm going to. Would I know from everything I've seen it moving through? If I move more, am I going to get restrained again?
No, you're already in all 3 effects. You already system them all, and you're still in them, so it just is an ongoing. You're fine at the moment.
All right, well, I'm going to disengage, bonus action disengage, and run over here.
All right.
Go one more down, so I'm not next to that guy.
Okay.
And just go, I'm sick of your shit! That's a
Nice.
26.
Oh!
23 is definitely... 26 rather,
The 26, yeah.
because of everything. There's nothing he can do. No reactions, no nothing. Checking the spell list, there's only one thing he can do, and that's Hellish Rebuke you.
Oh!
Yo.
He's
Oh!
gonna bump it up.
Fuck you to then.
It's gonna use his... No, it's just gonna be a first level. He's running out of spells at this point.
Good.
No,
ahead.
he has second level spell
Waste
stuff, so
your
he's
highest
gonna
level. I
Hellish
dare you.
Rebuke second level.
Oh!
So as you stab him through and clearly down the guy, he will Hellish Rebuke you, which I do not actually remember the die of. Is it 3d10s?
I have it on my-
Spell levels of 3d10.
Yeah, it's 3d10 because of the spell bump.
Hmm.
So we'll grab this one here. Wow, it's a good roll.
17.
You save, so instead of taking
means I
21,
take-
you take 10
I
fire
take
damage.
nothing.
Oh yeah, you're a rogue. Just a splatter, a gout of fire out in front of him as a stab Kuyu in. Basically from the wound itself, just an explosion of what looks like burning hot sand. But you dodge it, and he crumbles to the floor.
I just do a side flip and flip him off as I do. As I dodge. Flip him off as I dodge.
The power of the middle finger.
With that, everything crumbles.
Oh shit.
Oh.
How many kills is that for Tempest?
Don't
Well,
know.
1. Well,
Yeah.
0 actually.
Right.
There was still stuff that I would do.
We're not done yet with the combat.
Yeah, okay.
Things aren't over.
Exactly.
Okay, so Tempest. You stab him, everything falls. Every sand creature falls to a pile of sand. Which reminds me, the one that disappeared earlier becomes visible as it crumbles.
He's like, haha!
Sounds like on, right?
It was hidden in the sand, then rises up and just crumbles back down.
The sandstorms are gone, right?
Yes, I'll have to remove those in a different manner. But Tempest, you still have some movement left.
I'll drop since the things that I was doing that on are dead. I think I'll drop concentration on Fairy Fire for now.
Tiny.
Alright. I will say though, that little bundle of sand that also has this clothing that the creature was wearing is still glowing with the fairy fire. And I need to roll a concentration check for Usulia. That's not enough. Enemies abound fades from Usulia.
Oh, that's
Now he's
good.
just affected by Crown of Madness.
Kind of madness.
Oh, he's just mad.
I'm gonna hold it for the moment because I'm still not sure and I'm just glaring at him like.
So knowing that he's on the ground still shining, are you still gonna drop Fairy Fire?
Yeah, that feels weird. I'm gonna keep it if I see him still shining.
I don't know, something feels weird about this.
Alright.
I can't actually do anything, but I'll have my spear ready in case he does them. In case he gets back up.
Okay. Kushma.
I'm still shiny. Cool. Do you think this guy that we need to just curse out of? He's cursed, right? Right.
I'm on it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold him. I get him in a full Nelson.
He's a pile of sand.
People's elbow him!
Put the sand in a full Nelson.
Grappling the sand.
Just picks up the shirt and holds that in a full Nelson.
So hold my action to grab him.
Turn him into a sand castle!
Still going till like end my next turn.
Alright, so we have a grapple going on if he pops up near you. Alright, Calasil.
Yes.
Hi. I'm gonna move over here. And I am going to cast Remove Curse on it.
Okay. No
Is
effect.
something happening?
It does
Is
not
it
take.
still shiny?
Yes,
It's not taking.
it's not.
That was my action. I am. The sandstorm had 10 feet range, right?
There is no sandstorm at the moment, but yes, it is.
I know.
Feet.
I'm gonna fly 15 feet up.
All right. That concludes combat. Not as anything. For the sake of bookkeeping, you failed. The bundle of clothing and sand simply just floats away in the wind, still shining with the fairy fire.
I wanted to do something next turn, or is it already disappearing?
The two next initiatives, everything disperses and vanishes into the winds.
On the 2 next initiatives. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
meaning after you, meaning turns just after
Okay.
you. Looking at the initiative order, you'll see the next 2 turns are theirs,
Oh, okay.
and that's where all of them just disperse.
Damn it!
The creature that you were assigned to hunt down, you found it, but did not succeed in removing it.
Why did we remove cursed
Okay.
towel?
Well, I will drop my crown of madness now. I'm just like glaring at him.
I should have tried the moon first.
Why are you glaring at me?
I'm confused.
I'm just gonna walk away from him.
What did I do?
Don't know what happened.
Silent treatment is the deadliest wound.
Everyone okay?
I,
People okay?
Yeah, I guess.
mostly okay. Medalia, are you alright?
Fine.
I mean, I blacked out for a second, but I found myself standing here, but nothing else.
So we failed.
Did I
Didn't go away.
make a
Well,
did I make a mistake by stabbing him?
I don't know.
Maybe we
I
need
mean-
to remove us before he dies.
Maybe another idea that I had, but I didn't have enough time to try, was to get Moonboom on him, because 2 creatures that died while Moonboom was them, they seem to be completely poofed out and not just crumbling. That was my second idea.
Need to be ready for that next time.
Yeah, well, we need to find those creatures again once they are back.
I'll give you the hint that the wind that the clothing creature was blown off toward was east.
We're gonna follow that, right? Do we get Neil and Dudley ready?
Well, I also dropped Moonboom.
Turn around and look at Dudley. He's just a roast chicken down the end of the water.
Oh.
Well, I can cast Neil tomorrow. I mean, we were gonna rest for the night anyway.
Dudley! Dudley!
And
What the fuck happened?
That is a big shame.
The diamond thing, fix him! Oh shit!
I don't think I can. I think it's been over a minute.
Nope.
Oh, has it?
Nope.
But do we want me to use the diamond on the horse?
No.
I know
I
that
like
sounds
that.
harsh, but
Dudley.
Cheaper to get a new horse.
Not kidding.
just the one.
Can we please put it to a vote?
Do we kind of
Time
need
is
him
ticking
before
out
the
about
crowd,
now,
though.
though. We have a few seconds left.
We need him before the crowd. That's my vote. I vote yes.
Yes.
I would know.
I look at Ursula.
There's
We
nothing
got like 2 seconds, guys.
a waste.
What? I couldn't hear what you said.
It's a waste. I say no.
It's also way too late by now.
Let's bury him.
Oh, eat him.
No,
No,
Boys in the sky, what the fuck?
You can make the
he
sound yet.
smells delicious, but
Well, there you're left on the side of the oasis with the dead Dudley and dispelled Neil. Quick check, how much time do we have, Vicky?
I don't know. He hasn't messaged me yet. So we have at least 15 minutes? 15, not 15.
Camp.
I don't know.
So we're just gonna
finish
finish
it.
this for now. Okay.
Alright.
I mean, we can do the whole role-playing stuff.
Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
For now, we'll just move on. So,
Yes.
the battle has finished. All the sand from the creatures are blown away. You have a dead Dudley. What do you do?
Midori's just scooping sand over him because you can't easily bury things. But he's trying.
Just scooping sand.
Wait, we can
I'm setting
I'll
up.
help. Question.
Wow.
maybe. I should have bought like shovels beforehand. Do we have any stuff for like digging, excavating?
I'm going to use my mage hand to scoop sand also. I have
Sure.
nothing to dig with.
Why haven't we still bought some shovels and just put them in the cart?
We never went back
Oh.
to Homebrew. We can have just left.
Well, yeah, shovels on that world. I don't know. I feel like they'll work, but I'm probably wrong.
We have crowbar, and that's it.
We can't
man
dig
of-
sand with a
Shit.
We have
crowbar.
more crowbars than we can get.
Safe, man. What happened?
Well, it freed itself and ran through the moon room. Because it's a stupid animal.
I mean, that's just kind of like no one's fault.
Yeah. That's
Why-
the issue.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Don't say that.
He nearly he threw himself off a cliff twice. Was it?
We
There is a small part of me that think this might have been a mercy after what he's been through with us.
This horse
Oui.
was basically a lemming. Like it had a death wish.
we. I'm so sorry, Dudley.
Shall we rest for a bit?
I'm already setting up the dome.
I'm
Usually it's just washing himself in the oasis.
I'm just gonna knit in the corner. Grumpily.
We have 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
Just got
15
an update.
minutes of knitting.
15 then? Is that the plan?
Does anyone go over and pick up the small item that was left behind?
We
I'll go grab it.
identify.
So Tempest goes over and takes it, and Calicilius walks up behind like, I want to identify! I'll tell you, because it doesn't take too long for you to identify it. It is just a small orb that casts darkness from itself, centered on itself.
When
Yeah.
does it recharge?
At dawn, like everything else.
Woo!
Well,
Here,
most
Tempest,
everything
you have
else.
a magical item now.
Mel C just takes it. Not even gonna argue.
It's not super big, it's like half the size of a handball. It's fairly hefty as well, it feels like it might have been made from a gem of some description, but it's just a black gem that seems to be currently magicless. But yeah, you have an orb that makes magic.
Okay.
This all happened. It wasn't in the night per se, and the nights are pretty easy to see in when it comes to deserts in general. So you have two choices basically. Walk through the night or set up camp again.
I mean, I kind of want to get some hit points back, but I can do that on a short rest. If we want to walk.
On which day is that? So.
This would be 6 days after we started in total.
Okay, so the third day of the second part of the travel. Okay.
Yes.
Just
That,
so that
yeah.
I can-
It would be with 8 days remaining till you get to Corin's Exile, range-wise.
Well, we are now a bit
Ish.
slower. That's the issue because we only have.
Right, yeah. That's true. So a few more
I
days
mean-
away.
We have Neil right now, so
Well, Neil will be able to carry to drag the cart, but we can't ride the cart anymore.
Indeed.
But I don't think we're getting too far without Neil, so I don't know if we should just bed down off one of us, if a couple of us can pull the cart.
Yeah. How late is it?
It's like, I don't know, 11? Give or take?
Yeah, I mean, we had already settled down for night rest, so I say let's continue with that.
Okay.
My only fear is if they come back.
Well, then now we might know how to deal with them.
Let's at least settle west so we can be prepared.
Oui.
I used the Ring of Vigor quickly.
Hmm?
I used the Ring of Vigor just to let you guys know. But let John know.
Yep. To cancel out the exhaustion, basically, if anyone wondering. Alright.
I'm gonna poof out my puppy and
Yeah.
just play with him, throw twigs, if there are any.
You'll find some. There are trees around this area, so twigs are not that hard to find. So he's just enthusiastically asking for food, but you can't really hear it at the moment because you don't understand him per se. No, wait, he's your familiar. You do. You just food, stick, food, stick, food,
Sorry, we only have sticks.
stick.
I'm just doing like, you know, the half-ass throw. Just like...
He loyally fetches it and sits down in front of you enthusiastically.
I pick it up and throw it again.
Rinse and repeat.
Yes.
I'm also marking up down the rations again.
Alright.
2 days for us. 2 out of 3 days we eat. And I'm marking down the 2 days of horse food that we used.
Alright. Well, we will end it there and start the next morning. A week from now.
There's something I want to do during the night.
Oh, go on. That's fine.
However, Midori is kind of just, knitting. I'll come up to her. Hey. Do you have some... Can I make a request?
Sure.
Can I whisper it to you? It's embarrassing.
You what?
Can I whisper it to you? It's embarrassing.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, John, as well.
Cool.
Give me 1 second. Can you rub my stomach?
Aw. Sure.
Thanks. That's all.
I will get on with that.
Go sit down and...
You just hear from Teppa's tent, brother, as Teppa slowly slips back into the tent.
As
These
Calasine
lit-
exited.
What?
Is Ursula still washing himself?
I think he's washed by now.
Yeah.
Oh, the temptation to kick sand on him.
I have a request from Midori as well, but Kushma's gone.
Welcome to
Darling.
my Etsy store. Yes.
How good are your drawing skills?
I don't think they're terrible. They're adequate.
Could you maybe draw something for me?
Sure.
I'll write you what I want you to draw.
I'm taking requests.
John already knows what I want you to draw.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. The knight
Okay.
moves out.
I'll give it a go.
I would have just ruffled Midori's hair and just thought, if there's something bothering you, you can talk to me.
I know, I'm fine.
I'll minor illusion a second Sam next to the other one.
Oh,
Sam will immediately start barking at it, looking very confused.
it's okay.
Oh.
It does nothing because it's an illusion. It sits there.
It
That
looks
kind of
very
like
confused.
the half cocked head with the look on its face.
Sam just looks very confused. Okay, so with that, because there is a time pressure at the moment, we will end it for now. And we'll pick up in a week. And see if you can hunt down the creature once more and attempt to finish it that time.
Well, we have
Mother-
to.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
However, having shown that you're powerful, the creature may not be as easy as it was this time.
Two fights.
So, in a week, this is mostly for those out in Streamland, should anyone be watching, we'll be back at Saturday at 3 though. This is kind of an unusual day, we had to start a bit early because, well,
Or
visitation stuff.
2 o'clock, depending where you are.
Or something completely different, depending where you
Yeah.
are.
Wherever you are.
Or not.
Game
or 9
time
a.m.
from
Yeah.
this server that we host the game from, which is GMT+2, that is game time, is 3. It's also UTC +2 at 3. So 1500.
Technically, we have majority Brits here, so.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
Well, you're not wrong, but you're not both of the
No,
server.
I'm joking, but it is. I'm going literally by the numbers we see on Roll20, which is GMT+2 because I made the game and I'm in GMT+2.
Yes.
Similar as that. It's game time, which is 3. Ergo 15.
Yes.
GMT
We're back.
+2.
I already mentioned it several times. We're just confusing matters at this point.
just show up, please.
It's easier to
If
put it
you
this way.
follow it, send you an email.
No. It's easier this way. Look under the schedule on Twitch. It will tell you. End of discussion. There we are. Next
Power
week
of the
we'll be
internet.
back on the scheduled time. Most likely. Probably. So for now, yeah, exactly. Ciao.
Bye.
Bon nuit.